Wednesday, October 22nd. Welcome aboard. I'm Mark Mumford.
We kick the program off this evening with the school committee's recognition of a departing member. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Friel.
Peggy Dandridge was the focal point as last evening's meeting in the town hall hearing room got underway.
And as many of you are aware, Peggy has stepped down from the school committee based on her decision to relocate to the West Coast, and we wanted to give her a little token of thanks tonight. Anybody that knows Peggy in Barnstable knows the volume of volunteerism that she has displayed over the years here, not just in the school system with the peace committees, no place for hate committees, the senior center, the community emergency response teams, sheriff's youth programs. The list is probably so long we'd be here till 9 o'clock just to read off everything she's done. But as far as we're specifically concerned, Peggy's been a strong voice for student needs on her 5 years on the school committee, and never let us forget what her priorities were and what we should be spending time focusing on. So we wanted to wish her well as she heads to a new chapter in her life, and we wanted to present her with this little token. This states, presented by the Barnstable School Committee to Peggy Dandridge in recognition of her dedicated service on this board and as an advocate for all children.
If I may say a few words, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much to everybody. It's been great working with you. We were a super team. We did all work together, which is the aim. It was teamwork. It was really good. And so I would like to say one thing to the young people out there. Be the best that you can be. Don't let other kids try to persuade you to do things that you know you shouldn't be doing. Don't let kids try to get you to buy expensive clothes so you can be in their group, because that isn't a good thing. If you don't like it, start your own group. Different kinds of kids that aren't into all that garbage. And anyway, like I said, be the best you can be. I'll be thinking of you. I won't forget anybody. Thank you very much.
And we will certainly remember you, Peggy, and think of you fondly. And again, the best of luck as you start a new chapter out in Washington State.
Fire safety is always a prime concern at the Hyannis Fire Department. However, with a chill in the air, it comes into even sharper focus.
Lieutenant Don Chase demonstrates for us some of the high-tech training tools that the Hyannis Fire Department uses in its constant effort to help protect the public.
We are with Lieutenant Don Chase on the equipment floor here at the Hyannis Fire Department. And Lieutenant, you have a nice tool here to help you in your ongoing efforts to educate the public and keep them fires safe here in town. Why don't you tell us about it?
Well, Mark, we just recently purchased this fire extinguisher simulator from Bullex Corporation. It's a totally digital system, uses a digital fire extinguisher. And what this gives us is the capability of doing fire extinguisher training year-round. And In the past, we'd have a burn pan, we'd have to go outside. Now that we're getting into colder weather, we wouldn't be able to do that because no one wants to go outside in the cold. So with this new digital system, we can actually bring the fire, as you see here, right to the office, right to the workplace, right to the school, and conduct fire extinguisher training year-round. One of the benefits of it is that there's no more pollution. When we're using the fire pan outside, we're burning gasoline and diesel, creating a lot of smoke in the air, and it averages about $5 to $10 per student when you go to do that because we have to get the fire extinguishers recharged, or the business does. And again, there's a lot more pollution, a lot more dust in the air. With this system here being totally digital, running on a laser beam, we can do it with no pollution at all, and it drops the cost of the students down to less than $1.
My guess is there are a lot of people out there, too. I mean, we see fire extinguishers in our daily lives everywhere.
Right.
But I think it's just become part of the background for so many of us. So many of us would have no concept as what to do with one.
So basically, the concept is all the same. It's printed on every fire extinguisher. The first thing you need to do is to pull a pin. Once you pull a pin, then we aim the extinguisher at the base of the flame, because that's where the fire starts. Pull, aim at the base of the flame, squeeze the handles together, and then sweep back and forth. If you think of the word pass, P-A-S-S, pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. So we pull the pin, we aim. In this case, we squeeze the extinguisher. The extinguisher fires, and we sweep it back and forth. And what simply this does is it shoots a laser beam. It shoots a laser beam out, and the sensors in the fire will pick up the laser beam. And if you do it correctly, the fire will go out.
And what's impressive, this thing actually, let me grab this from you for a second, Lieutenant. This thing actually weighs what a real fire extinguisher would
It weighs
weigh.
approximately the same amount as a 5-pound ABC fire extinguisher.
And are you also in charge of the department of making sure that fire extinguishers are up to date? It's telling me I'm doing something wrong there, getting that hose back in.
There we go.
Of course, these fire extinguishers in businesses and workplaces have to be maintained. And
Right, they
properly
need to
up
be
date.
checked. In a business, they need to be checked at least once a year by a certified fire extinguisher company.
But now you're going around, you're able to run these demonstrations quickly and easily inside. You believe you're maybe the first department on Cape to have this
I believe we
capability?
are. And the funny part of it is that people always tell you they're way too busy to learn about that. They're too busy to leave their desk. So we can actually bring the fire to your desk and just have you swivel around in your chair, go through the basics that you need to know for fire extinguisher training, and actually put the fire out. So it helps a lot, especially being indoors. You can do it day or night. Doesn't matter if it's raining out. If it's raining, you have to cancel to go outside. But we can actually go outside on a nice clean day, a nice sunny day, and use the water extinguisher with this. This is waterproof. Or if it's raining out or if it's snowy or anything, we can just bring it right in your workplace and do it.
Fire. I'll try to put it out. It's heavy. Oh, all right.
There you go.
Thanks. It's really neat. I'm not turning your back.
10 seconds, not bad.
10 seconds back.
It's not pretty. That easy.
Lieutenant, thanks very much.
Sure thing.
Appreciate it.
No
Thank
problem.
you. And don't forget to make sure your chimney is ready for the winter. A fire would be pretty attractive tonight with the weather calling for mostly cloudy skies, a chance of some showers, and the mercury dropping to about 40. Then tomorrow, things looking up with plenty of sunshine in the mix. Winds out of the north at about 10 to 20 and highs right around 50.
On the meeting front, Old Kings Highway meets at 7 this evening over at the West Barnstable Community Building. Also at 7, the Charter Commission meets in the Selectmen's Conference Room. Then tomorrow morning, it's site plan review at 9 in the hearing room. And tomorrow evening, it's the second Charter Commission in as many nights, this time in the hearing room. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Kevin Friel.
We'll meet you right back here tomorrow. I'm Mark Mumford.